My girlfriend texted, "You are not my type anymore. I have outgrown you and need someone more successful. I just made partner at my law firm, $350,000 salary." I replied, "Congratulations on your growth." Then I posted my promotion announcement and new Tesla. When she called crying that she made a mistake, I was already on a date with her more successful older sister. I am a 33-year-old guy and I still cannot get over the timing of this. Like the universe has a sick sense of humor. Been with my girlfriend for 2 years, thought things were solid. We had moved in together about 8 months ago, talked about the future in those vague terms couples use when they are feeling each other out. You know the kind. Maybe someday we could get a dog. I wonder what our kids would look like. Nothing concrete, but enough to make me think we were heading somewhere real. She worked in marketing at some tech company in the city. Made decent money, maybe $80,000 a year. Good benefits. She seemed happy with it. I am a lawyer, been grinding at the firm since I got out of law school 7 years ago. Corporate law, mergers and acquisitions, the kind of work that sounds boring at parties but pays well if you survive long enough. The text came on a Wednesday afternoon. I was literally sitting in a conference room with the senior partners. They had just told me I made partner. 7 years of 80-hour weeks, missed weekends, skipped vacations, all of it finally paid off. $350,000 base salary plus equity stake in the firm. Corner office with the good view overlooking the financial district. The whole thing. My phone buzzed during the congratulations handshakes. I glanced down while the managing partner was talking about office preferences. "We need to talk. This is not working. You are not really my type anymore. I have outgrown you and honestly need someone more successful, someone with actual ambition. Sorry, I just stared at it." The managing partners were asking me about furniture choices for my new office, and I was reading a breakup text from someone who thinks I am not ambitious enough. The irony was physically painful. I typed back quickly, "Congratulations on your growth. Best of luck." Then I muted her contact and went back to signing partnership paperwork. The rest of the meeting passed in this weird haze. I was excited about making partner, but also processing the fact that my girlfriend of 2 years had just dumped me via text message for not being successful enough while I was literally being promoted to partner. Got home that night around 8 and she was already packing. Boxes everywhere. Her clothes stuffed in garbage bags. The kitchen stuff she had brought when we moved in together scattered across the counter. "You are not even going to ask me to stay," she said when I walked in. She seemed annoyed that I was not more upset. "You said you outgrew me," I replied, setting my briefcase down. "I am not going to argue with that." "Seriously, 2 years and you are just fine with this," I shrugged. "You want someone more successful. Go find them." She huffed and went back to throwing stuff in boxes. "You know what your problem is. You are too comfortable being mediocre. I need drive, I need ambition, I need someone who is actually going places." "Makes sense," I said. "There is this senior associate at my firm," she continued, not looking at me. "He asked me out last month, drives a Porsche, has a place at the beach. That is the level I should be at." Cool. This was making her angrier. She wanted me to fight, to beg, to prove I cared. Instead, I was eating leftover Chinese food from the fridge and watching her pack up her life. "You do not even care, do you? You made your decision. I respect it." She left around 10 that night. Took 3 carloads with her friend helping. Both of them whispering and shooting me looks like I was the most pathetic person alive. Like they could not believe I was just letting her go without a fight. I ordered pizza after they left. Slept great for the first time in weeks. Next morning I updated my LinkedIn, just the standard professional announcement. Excited to announce my promotion to partner at the firm. Grateful for this opportunity and looking forward to the next chapter. The comments rolled in fast. Congratulations from colleagues, law school friends, former professors, clients I had worked with over the years, including one comment from my ex's older sister. We had met at family stuff over the past 2 years. Holiday dinners, birthday parties, that kind of thing. She was a cardiologist, ran her own practice, smart, sharp sense of humor. I always liked talking to her at those family events when I could escape the small talk. She wrote something nice about the promotion and hard work paying off. I thanked her in the comments. Then I went car shopping. I had always wanted a Tesla but was being practical while grinding toward partnership. Living below my means, saving money, being responsible. Not anymore. Partner salary meant I could finally treat myself. Tess drove a Model S at the showroom. Midnight blue with the premium interior. Put down a deposit right there. They said they would have it ready in about a week. Posted a photo of the paperwork that evening on social media. Finally treating myself. New chapter starts now. My phone started blowing up around 9 that night. My ex. Multiple texts coming through even though I had her muted. You made partner? Why did you not tell me? We need to talk about this right now. This is so immature posting this stuff. Call me please. I did not respond. Was too busy reading all the comments and congratulations messages flooding in. My ex's sister commented on the Tesla photo. Great choice. You have been working so hard, want to grab coffee this week and celebrate properly. I messaged her back directly, would love that. Friday work for you, perfect. I will text you a place. My ex called, I declined it, called again, declined, called again, declined. More texts started coming through. I made a mistake. Can we please talk about this? You are acting like a child. I did not know about the promotion. That last one bugged me more than the others, like if she had known about the partnership she would have stayed. That was somehow worse than just leaving. It meant she was only interested in what I could do for her status. I replied once. You said you needed someone more successful. Go be with the senior associate. I'm sure he is great. Then I blocked her number. Update 1. Friday night came and I met my ex's sister at this Italian place downtown. She showed up looking great, professional, but not trying too hard. We got a table in the back and ordered wine. The conversation just flowed naturally. We talked about work, about medicine and law, about the absurdity of our professional lives. Then she stopped and looked at me directly. I need to ask you something. Are you doing this to get back at my sister? I thought about it for a second. Honestly, maybe it started that way. When you commented on my post, I thought it might be funny to see what would happen. But sitting here right now, I am having a really good time. You are interesting and I like talking to you. If that is weird for you because of the family situation, I totally get it. She laughed. My sister is an idiot. She does this thing where she never values what she has until it is gone. I usually stay out of her drama because it is constant. But you seem like an actual good person. Those are rare. And I am tired of avoiding things I want just because my sister might have feelings about it. We talked for almost 3 hours. About her medical practice and the challenges of running your own business. About my cases and the politics of making partner. About our families and why we both chose careers that consume our lives. She told me about wanting to expand her practice but being nervous about the risk. I told her about imposter syndrome and wondering if I actually deserved the partnership or just survived long enough. I drove her home in my beat-up Honda. The Tesla was not ready yet. She kissed me goodnight on her doorstep. Let us do this again soon, she said. I was floating when I drove home. Saturday morning, my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered without thinking. You are dating my sister, my ex, screaming. How did you get this number? That is what matters to you right now. You are going after my family. I am not going after anyone. We had dinner. This is sick. This is revenge. You are trying to hurt me. Actually, I am trying to have a nice time with someone who appreciates me. How you feel about it is not really my concern anymore. She is doing this to hurt me. We have always competed over everything our whole lives. She knows this will destroy me. Or maybe she just likes me. Crazy thought. You were my boyfriend. You dumped me for not being successful enough. Then you found out I was plenty successful and now you are mad I moved on. There was silence for a few seconds. That senior associate guy did not work out, she finally said. I could not help it. I laughed. It is not funny. It is a little funny. He was a jerk. The Porsche is leased. The beach house belongs to his parents. He still lives with them. I was dying. That is really unfortunate. I made a mistake, she said. Her voice changed, got softer. I panicked because you were working all the time and I felt neglected and I took it out on you in the worst way. I am sorry. I appreciate you figuring that out, so you will give me another chance. No. Because of my sister, you barely know her, because you dumped me when you thought I was not good enough. Then you wanted me back when you found out you were wrong. That is not love, that is ego. I do love you. You love the idea of me now that I made partner. You did not love me when you thought I was just some grinding associate going nowhere. She started crying. Real sobs. This is not fair. You are being cruel. I am being honest. You wanted someone more successful. Well, your sister is a doctor with her own practice. She makes more than me. She is more successful than both of us. You should be happy for her. I hung up. Blocked that number too. A few hours later, her mom called. I was curious, so I answered. This is completely inappropriate, she said. No hello, just immediate anger. Dating your ex-girlfriend's sister. Do you have any shame? Hello to you too. My daughter is devastated. Absolutely devastated. How could you do this to her? Your daughter broke up with me because she said I was not successful enough. Then she found out I made partner and changed her mind. Now she is upset that I moved on. I'm not really sure what you want from me here. You are purposely hurting her by dating her sister. I am dating someone I like who likes me back. Your daughter's issues with each other are not my problem. You are tearing this family apart. Then maybe they should work that out between themselves. I'm just living my life. She hung up on me. Sunday I picked up the Tesla, posted a photo with the keys, weekend pickup. Feels good to finally get something I have wanted for years. My ex's sister commented within minutes, gorgeous car, take me for a ride? Anytime, I replied. Within an hour my ex was texting from another new number. Really? You are going to keep doing this? Doing what? Flaunting everything. The car, the promotion, my sister, rubbing it in my face. I'm posting about my life on my own social media. If you are looking at it, that is your choice. Everyone can see what you are doing, dating my sister, buying expensive cars, making sure I know exactly what I am missing. You wanted someone successful. This is what that looks like. You just wanted it without me in the picture. I want us back. There is no us. You ended that. People make mistakes, and people deal with consequences. I blocked the third number, update 2. It has been a few weeks now and things got weird. My ex started showing up places randomly. The coffee shop near my apartment where I grab breakfast. Outside my office building during lunch. Even at the Tesla charging station I use downtown. Every time she would act surprised to see me. Oh my God, what are the chances? Can we just talk for a minute? I kept it short and left, but it was getting concerning. This felt like more than coincidence. Then she went after her sister, started calling her at work constantly, showing up at her medical practice unannounced, demanding to talk. Started posting vague stuff on social media about betrayal and family loyalty and people who stab you in the back. Her sister, I was calling her Doc by then because it felt weird to keep saying my ex's sister, took it better than I would have. She has always been dramatic, Doc said when I asked if she was okay. She will burn out eventually. This is not the first time she has melted down over something. We had been seeing each other regularly by this point, nothing official but definitely heading in that direction. She was different from my ex in every way that mattered, successful without needing constant validation about it, interested in my work instead of competing with it, did not play mind games or test me to see how I would react. My ex's mom called Doc and apparently demanded she stop seeing me out of respect for her sister. Doc said no, that my ex made her own choices and did not get to control what happened after. This caused a massive family explosion, some dinner where everyone screamed at each other. The dad took Doc's side, said my ex needed to grow up and take responsibility. The mom lost it completely. My ex stormed out and did not talk to anyone for days. Then my ex started reaching out to our mutual friends, spinning stories, saying I was emotionally abusive during the relationship, that I love-bombed her then discarded her the second someone better came along, that I was dating her sister specifically to destroy her. The problem was most of our mutual friends were from law school or the firm. They knew me, and several of them had seen her breakup text when it happened because the timing was so absurd I had shown people at work. One of my buddies sent me screenshots of her messages to him. The revisionist history was Olympic level. She had rewritten our entire relationship to make herself the victim. He replied to her, "Dude, I saw her text. She dumped him for not being successful enough. Now she is mad that he is successful and moved on. This is completely insane." She stopped messaging him after that. But then she did something that actually caused me real problems. She called my firm's HR department, claimed I was harassing her by dating her sister, said it was affecting her mental health and creating a hostile situation. The HR person who called me sounded genuinely confused. "I am not entirely sure why this involves the firm," she said. "It does not. We do not work together. We do not have any contact. I have her blocked on everything." She says you are intentionally flaunting a new relationship to cause her emotional distress. We broke up. I started dating someone else who happens to be her sister. I'm not doing anything to her. I'm just living my life. They asked for documentation. I sent them the original breakup text, explained the timeline of events. They closed the complaint the same day, said it was clearly a personal matter with no workplace angle. But the fact that she tried to mess with my job, that crossed a line I did not know existed. Doc was furious when I told her. She is completely spiraling. This is beyond normal breakup drama. That weekend, Doc invited me to her parents' anniversary party. I was hesitant, but she insisted. My sister is not invited after the last family meltdown. It will just be people who actually want to celebrate. The party was nice. Held at her parents' house in the suburbs. Her dad was cool, asked me about my cases and my partnership, seemed genuinely interested. Her mom was ice cold the entire time, passive-aggressive comments all night. Nice car, must be expensive. Some people really understand commitment. Family is everything to us. Not everyone gets that. Doc finally snapped after the third or fourth comment. Mom, enough. What? I am just making conversation. He did not do anything wrong. He is dating his ex-girlfriend's sister. That is not normal behavior. She dumped him because she thought he was not good enough. Then she got mad when she found out she was wrong. That is her problem, not his. She is your sister, and she has treated me like competition our entire lives. Every boyfriend, every achievement, every single thing has been about her and how it affects her. For once I am doing something I want without caring how she feels about it. The room went completely silent. Her dad looked proud. Her mom looked stunned. We left shortly after. Doc apologized in the car, but I told her not to. Your ex really messed up your family, I said. My sister, she corrected me. Not your ex. Your ex is gone. My sister made these choices. That night my ex sent me a long email. Must have found my work email address somehow. Pages and pages of text. Started apologetic, turned into blame, ended with begging. The highlights. I know I hurt you, but you are hurting me worse. I was scared of commitment and self-sabotaged. Dating my sister is the cruelest thing anyone has ever done to me. My therapist says this situation is genuinely traumatic for me. If you ever loved me at all, you will end things with her. I forwarded it to Doc without comment. She read it and sighed. She's not going to stop, is she? Not until she finds someone else to fixate on. That is how she operates. Something new and shiny will come along eventually. Final update. It has been a couple months since the original breakup. Things have finally settled into something approaching normal. My ex backed off after her mom apparently had a serious talk with her. I do not know exactly what was said, but Doc mentioned that her mom finally realized she had been enabling a lot of unhealthy behavior for years. My ex moved to a different city about a month ago. New job, fresh start. Her mom told Doc that she needed distance from the toxic environment. By toxic environment, she meant me and Doc being together, but whatever helps her sleep at night. Before she left, my ex sent one last text from yet another new number. Hope you are happy. You got everything you wanted. I did not respond, but honestly, yeah, kind of did. Doc and I have been together officially for about 2.5 months now. She met my parents last weekend. They loved her. My mom pulled me aside and said this is what a real partner looks like. Someone who has their own life and wants to share it, not someone who needs you to build their life for them. Doc is brilliant and funny and does not play games. Everything my ex was not. The ironic thing is my ex was right about one thing. I was not her type anymore, because her type was someone she could control and feel superior to. The second I became successful on a level she could not compete with, I stopped fitting into her script. Doc said something a few weeks ago that really clarified it for me. My sister did not want you to fail. She wanted you to succeed just enough to make her look good, but not so much that she would feel inferior. That tracked perfectly. My ex was supportive when I was a junior associate grinding away, proud even. But as partnership got closer, she got more critical, more distant, found more problems with our relationship. Found more reasons why things were not working. She did not want someone more successful. She wanted someone less successful than her that she could feel good about being with. Work has been incredible since making partner. More responsibility, better cases, actual input on firm decisions. The money is nice, but honestly the respect matters more. Being at the table instead of hoping to get invited to the table. The Tesla is fun but impractical sometimes. I still kept my old Honda for when I need trunk space or do not feel like worrying about parking. Doc thinks it is hilarious that I refuse to get rid of it. You are a partner at a major law firm driving a 2011 Honda Civic, she said last week. It runs fine. Why would I get rid of it? She just laughs every time. Last week we ran into one of my ex's friends at a restaurant. The friend did a double take when she saw us together, looked extremely uncomfortable, and hurried out without saying anything. That is going to be a phone call, Doc said. Sure enough, my ex texted that night from a number I had not blocked yet. Heard you are still together. Guess it was never about revenge after all. You actually like her. I showed the message to Doc. She took my phone and typed back. It was never revenge. You just assumed you were worth that much effort. Then she blocked the number and handed my phone back. Too much? She asked. Perfect. The whole situation taught me something important. My ex did not leave because I was not successful. She left because she needed to be the more successful one. She needed someone she could feel superior to. When that dynamic shifted and I made partner, the relationship had no value to her anymore. I'm glad she showed me that before I wasted any more time, before I proposed or we got married or had kids. She did me a favor even if she did not mean to. Duck and I are talking about moving in together, taking it slow but it feels right. Her practice is thriving. My career is on track. We are planning a road trip next month. She wants to drive the Tesla up the coast and I already booked hotels. Sometimes I still think about that first text. You are not my type anymore. I have outgrown you and need someone more successful. She was completely right. I am not her type. I am successful, stable, confident in who I am. That is threatening to someone who needs to feel superior to their partner. But I am Doc's type and she is mine. That is all that matters. My ex's mom actually apologized last week. Called Doc and asked her to pass along a message. Said she had been unfair to me and could see now that I was good for Doc. She also mentioned that my ex is doing better in her new city, dating some finance guy. Good for her, I said when Doc told me. Really? You are not bothered, not even a little. Maybe this guy is her type, someone who fits whatever she is looking for. I hope she is happy. Doc smiled. You know what I love about you? You do not play games, you just say what you mean. Games are a waste of energy. Exactly. We are having dinner with her parents next week. Her mom specifically invited me, said she wanted to start fresh. I'm not expecting miracles, but it is progress. A junior associate asked me for advice the other day. He has been with his girlfriend for 5 years but is not sure about proposing. Does she make you better? I asked him. Or does she need you to make her look better? He thought about it for a long time. I'm not sure. Figure that out first before you buy a ring. I thought about my ex after he left, how everything had to be about her. How my achievements became problems if they took attention away from her story. How she kept score in ways I did not even realize until after it ended. Then I thought about Doc, how she celebrated my promotion without making it about herself. How she was genuinely excited about the Tesla because I was excited. How she handled her family drama without expecting me to fix it for her. That is the difference. Someone who wants to be with you versus someone who wants to use you as a supporting character in their story. My ex wanted the lawyer boyfriend who made decent money and made her look good, but not too successful, not so successful that people would focus on me instead of her. When I made partner, real money and real status, I broke her script. I was not supposed to do that, so she left, found someone she thought fit the role better, then realized she messed up, not because she missed me as a person, because she missed what I represented once she knew about the promotion. She did not want me, she wanted the status. Doc said it perfectly one night. My sister does not fall in love with people. She falls in love with what people can do for her image. That breakup text still makes me laugh sometimes. I have outgrown you and need someone more successful. Best thing she ever did was send it. Because if she had not, I might have stayed. Might have made partner and proposed immediately, thinking we had made it together. Then I would be married to someone who resented my success instead of celebrating it. Instead, I am with someone who has her own success and does not need mine to feel complete. We are equals. Actually equals, not the pretend kind where one person is secretly keeping score. My ex did me a favor. She thought she was trading up. Turned out she was just removing herself from something good. Sometimes the trash really does take itself out. You just have to let it go.